413 super stock. Not really. Pay no mind to those valve cover stickers. Those are just for looks. Those would have been on a 1962 Plymouth. This is a 1965 Plymouth. What that really is a 1968 440. You can see it's got multiple carburation, fender well headers. I did not build this motor. This motor was actually built by a friend of mine in, I think, 1985. It might have been the first motor he built. This gentleman is a 100% dyed-in-the-wool Mopar person. He was born liking and building Mopars. Not like the current crop of Johnny-come-lately Mopar people who were born just the other day or were driving Chevy Camaros back in the day and all of a sudden decided it would be cool to be a quote-unquote Mopar guy. Anyhow, now that I've offended about 80% of the people watching this, I'll tell you a little bit about this motor. I got the motor from a friend of mine to go in this car, and I built all the linkages and carburation and added the fender well headers, but pretty much it's as he built it. This car originally came in, I think I was told, a 1968 Chrysler 300. I'm not giving away the camshaft specifications, those are top secret. Originally, when it was first built, it was put in a 1966 Cornet 500, which, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a lower level muscle car. His was a 383 4-barrel, I think a 330 horse originally. Not 100% sure on that, but anyway, kind of like an RT, but not. This motor, after the car was wrecked, I used to start it up probably every 3 or 4 months until about 2003 when I moved here. I actually drove it down the street with no front clip, no doors. I don't know if that door was hanging on it at the time or not. Did just fine, backed it up here. Never really did anything with it again. Unfortunately, the creatures built nests inside and out. When we opened the hood, you couldn't even see the motor. It was wall to wall with debris and pieces from stuff I was storing inside and all kind of shrubbery and greenery and stuff from around here. Where would you find that around here, huh? Anyway, dug it out. It's a little corroded here and there. Some of the wires were chewed off. I've temporarily jumped those, as you can see. Very professional job there. Got my Eager 1 gas tank, my jump starter over there, but it bust right off. It had a almost full radiator full of green antifreeze. Oil's good, transmission fluid's good, brake fluid was good. Like I said, it almost started right up. It's got the, it's currently got a black ignition box, but when I was driving it, it had a, I think I had a chrome or maybe an orange, but I swapped that to something else that I was driving, so it's just got the standard black dual resistor box in it. Anyhow, I'm going to bust it off here in a minute. We could go drive it down the road, except for the left front wheel is stuck. As I mentioned before, this car, I won a trophy for best engine in show way back in 1993. I have a photograph of it somewhere. Every detail of this engine compartment was attended to. It was media blasted. Every nut and bolt was beautified and precisely attended to, or whatever you want to call it. And of course you see the state of it now, but that's after having critters building nests in it and living in it for 18 years. And the cow, you can see what happened to the cow. Isn't that nice? That's real common on these cars, especially if they don't move. Anyway, I'll probably edit parts of this out, but maybe not because I'm lazy. So we're going to start it off here in a minute. Have a nice day.